I'm Olivia Gordon, and my speech is entitled, Why Arts Programs Are Essential to the Public School Environment. What if Yo-Yo Ma never picked up a cello? What if Idina Menzel had never been able to participate in a school theater production? If you were to ask either of these performers how they got their start, they would tell you that they discovered their craft in school-based arts programs. Arts programs, said Chaz Parsons, are programs in the categories of music, theater, dance, and visual art that allow students to express themselves and be creative in an otherwise structured school environment. But despite the benefits arts programs provides for students, when financial difficulties come, they're the first programs on the chopping block. I understand that with nationwide budget cuts, something has to go, but hopefully by the end of this speech, you'll agree that this sacrifice should not be arts programs. Besides the obvious creative benefits of arts programs, students also benefit academically. Studies by Harvard's Project Zero concluded that exposing students to the arts increased their ability to perform academically in core subjects. The project stated that a statistically significant association between the voluntary study of music and mathematics achievement was found. Furthermore, there was also a correlation between the study of drama and verbal skills. On the other side of the arts, Project Zero says visual art instruction has a moderate effect on reading readiness skills. As you can see, arts programs benefit students not only creatively, but academically. And in a world in which we are number 17 in mathematics and science, we need all the academic help we can get. Another benefit arts programs offer students is a creative outlet where children can be safe. In the rural area we live in, safety is less of a concern, and the arts serve as more of an opportunity. But in cities and urban areas, kids need a place to go in order to keep them out of trouble and off the streets. Arts provide an alternative use of time and energy that is a positive and allows students to express themselves. For example, helping to paint a mural with the school's art club is a safer and legal alternative to painting graffiti on public property. The arts allow students to feel powerful and to feel in control of something, a privilege many children don't receive. This power makes them feel important and special, which is vital in boosting children's self-esteem. School arts programs also encourage social engagement among students. A student who participates in theater, I can attest to the fact that the friendship and camaraderie gained during productions is unparalleled to that of anything I've ever done. The inside jokes, the late-night rehearsals, and even the wardrobe malfunctions all contribute to the special connection actors share. But more importantly, when creative people of any kind band together for a common purpose, an unbreakable bond is created. That being said, the arts also teach students skills that they will use for the rest of their life, such as compromise, sharing, and sacrifice. In addition to all the aforementioned benefits of school-based arts programs, there's also the benefit of learning a new skill. This takes hard work and perseverance, and that is an invaluable experience. Skills that students learn while participating in arts programs, whether it's learning to play an instrument or learning to perform a grand jeté, can be carried on into careers. Don't get me wrong, I know that pursuing a career at an artistic skill is risky, and the odds of becoming a famous actor, musician, dancer, or artist are very slim. But someone has to do it, right? And besides careers containing pure skills, there are also options that can involve the skills indirectly. For example, if one is going to major in public communications, such as myself, theatrical skills might come in handy. If you're going into architecture, visual arts skills may be helpful. There are many other careers indirectly involved with the arts. Lighting design, fashion design, and composition, just to name a few. But even if you don't want to carry artistic skills past high school, these skills can help to gain scholarships. I know many students from my own high school who have gone on to major in non-arts related programs that have earned arts scholarships to universities such as Northern Illinois University, Ball State University, and Murray State University. And as mentioned earlier, artistic skills can always be practiced recreationally to improve your academic performance. There are countless reasons, even beyond the ones mentioned here, of how school-based arts programs can be beneficial to students who participate in them. These programs are essential for students to become well-rounded citizens in an ever-changing world. The arts give students the motivation and skills required to pursue whatever they wish. This school year, my high school was affected, losing over $100,000 in state funding. This resulted in the elimination of our speech team, our dance team, and the attempted elimination of our theater department. The future of the theater was looking grim, but thanks to our wonderful booster club, the theater program is staying afloat, but with great difficulty. However, sports teams were cut very little. Will we ever know why the administration made the decision they did? Probably not. However, if they were informed about just how beneficial arts programs are to students, their minds might have been changed. Despite the reputation the arts carries for being free-flowing and liberal, there are organized professional steps being taken to ensure that school-age students are exposed to the arts. This program guide from the Polk Brothers Foundation shows how the arts were integrated into a Chicago public school in 2010. As you can see on your handout that I gave you, this is a program guide, and it contains 3 strategies and 3 steps that were used with the Chicago Public School. The first being entitled Arts Residencies. Now this basically means that they had artistic professionals come in and expose the students to gateway levels of the arts in order to get them interested and kind of gauge to see what they like the best. The next strategy was called Using the Arts to Enhance Learning. Now this was basically professional development for teachers so that they can learn how to inform their students and how to teach the arts if they weren't familiar with them already. And the third step, strategy C, is called Arts Instruction. And that's kind of continuing the fruition point that they had gained with these arts programs and continuing to see them through for many years to come. So I thought this was a very neat idea and very interesting to read and look at. It lists here the target population, the components, and the evaluation criteria. So I encourage you to actually go a little more in depth and read that. So that's very, very interesting. However, there are twice as many arts programs being cut today as there are being created. Think about if all the arts programs in just Illinois were eliminated. Think about how many children would never get to experience something that they could become passionate about. Personally, the idea of a world without musicals makes me sick, and I'm sure many students would agree. Without arts programs, school would be, frankly, boring. These programs encourage creativity, self-expression, and social engagement. So, now that you have a little insight as to just how essential arts programs are, I challenge you to help us, those who are deeply impacted by the arts, to help keep these resources where they belong in our public school system. Thank you.